Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast Take Two here in London with my old mate John Hedges. How are you, mate?
Yeah, keeping well, Oscar. Thank you. Good day. Do you know what I mean? Holy 20, lovely gaff this year. Like, it's unreal. And a lot of people have been here. Like, obviously, Anthony Joshua, like Eddie said, after when he first signed a match with me, come here. So it's good to be in good company and good area. Yeah, mate.
I was going to say, you can see from behind you, it looks like are you out of place here, John?
Mate, do you know what I mean? If you're not wearing a suit in this place, I think you've come to the wrong place.
Obviously here because Lawrence Okoli fights on February the 27th, making the second defence of his world title. And you've landed yourself on the bill, so going to be a good night. And obviously you get to show your skills again.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for it. Our last fight was at the O2 as well, so to get back there straight away, it's cracking, isn't it? And 19 years old still, I'm living the dream in that sense. And it's good. Like, even to be on Okoli's undercard, it's mad because he's the sort of size I look at myself as pushing on in a couple of years' time. I think I'm going to be a very similar fighter to Lawrence in the sense that very rangy. Time I get my man strength, have a bit more power, and it's exciting to be on his undercard actually. And there's a couple of other good fighters. You got Anthony Fowler, first fight at middleweight, and obviously young Campbell Hatton as well. Me and him both the youngsters on the card, so it's exciting, mate.
Yeah, a lot of the talk is about sort of your size and potentially where you will end up weight-wise, but the fact you're 19 years old, like, I still can't believe you're 19. And Eddie said up there, he was like, if you look at when you started out to now, it looks like you've gone from a boy to a man, albeit it was only about 14, 15 months ago you made your debut.
Yeah, literally, it's not even a year and a half yet, and it's been mad. Like I was saying to Eddie, I probably jumped into the pro ranks too quick in the sense that I didn't have no development from being an amateur. I just said, fuck it, like, let's go for it, do you know what I mean, sort of thing. I had the deal there. I said, I'll make my debut as soon as possible. I lost the weight and I boxed a super middleweight, and obviously it wasn't probably the best thing, but I jumped straight in there. I showed I got balls, and look at me now. I think I'll just see how much I've developed and how much I want to do this sport, and the growth's unnoticeable. Like, I couldn't even talk on camera when I first joined, and it's been a year ago at the end of the day. People forget I've had quite a fast career, and we've took off, so I can't thank Eddie enough because he backed me after my first fight, and look where we are now, so happy days.
Couldn't even talk on camera. Now look at him. He's a natural. He's free-flowing, mate. Free-flowing. Can we talk about those, what was it? It was sort of towards the back end of 2020 when you made your debut. Can we talk about that time from then to now? Because I kind of feel like you've been through quite a lot in that time. Obviously, after your debut, you did come under a bit of criticism as well. If Shane Watson can piss off, I wouldn't mind.
Ninja on the loose here.
I do feel like you've gone through a lot. So obviously, yeah, you come in for a bit of criticism after your debut. Obviously, you just said, you didn't box at your best. You fought once abroad as well. Now 4-0. So I feel like you've gone through quite a lot of things considering you are still early on in your career.
Yeah, massive transition. You think, like, obviously I debuted at 18 at super middleweight. I'm now only 19, but probably pushing towards cruiserweight by the end of next year. So it's mad how our development is, but I'm growing every day. I'm getting stronger, mentally stronger, and I'm dealing with everything well, Oscar. Do you know what I mean? I'm enjoying it, and I think by Eddie getting me abroad took a bit of pressure away. I boxed brilliant over there, boxed a decent opponent as well. Then boxed back at the O2 was probably my best performance to date. So now I'm just looking to improve off that and just keep in the flow of things and keep busy and active.
Yeah, is that what this year's about? Trying to get in like sort of maybe 4 or 5 fights?
Yeah, like, listen, I'm not calling no one out. I'm not looking for no titles this year or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm very boxing knowledgeable in the fact that I know where I stand in the game. I've got a decent ranking on BoxRec, but that's not a proper ranking in my sense. That I've got to take my time. I've got to fight the right fights at the right time. And listen, anything valuable, I'll take without a pinch of salt. If someone says to me that's the fight I take, I'll take it. But this year, loads of fights, many as possible, injury free, and please God, have a blessed year.
Is it hard to be level-headed at times? Because obviously you're fighting on one of the biggest platforms in world boxing. You said this year, look, I'm not looking for titles if it comes, whatever. But it could be easy for you to jump into a big title fight this year, even if perhaps you're not ready for it. So is it hard to stay level-headed? Because like I said, when you're on such a platform, an opportunity can come literally like that.
Yeah, like in that sense, there's fights in the weight where you think, you look at my size, I'm 6'6", I think, he's 5'10", light heavyweight.
You could just pop him behind the jab all night.
Yeah, you sit there and think, maybe I could just go in there super fit and just box behind the jab. But listen, there's levels in boxing and they're there for a reason. So I'm not naive to that. I know that you can't just take that massive jump because you're taller than someone or because you're bigger than someone, because it's not. Someone say that to Canelo and, do you know what I mean, there's your answer. So the main thing is that we just take our time, take the right fights. Got a great management team and great promotion team behind me. So take the right fights, right time, and just do the job.
Can we talk about that picture of you and Johnny? You done him there. It was on his Instagram. You overshadowed him. You overshadowed it.
So yeah, me and Johnny Fisher's picture, mate. I look massive on it, don't I?
I was going to say, you can't fight for the WBC because you can't go in the clean program and you look like that. I'm sorry, Joe, I don't want to be that guy, but is there something going on there?
No, mate, I'm
He's massive. I don't know where it's come from. Like it looks like it's come over like 2 weeks.
Sonny Cannon, ready for anything training. He's at our stable with Mike Tibbs, mate. He is turning us into beasts, and that's what I mean by man strength. It will literally come overnight. You just got to let your body mature. You can lift as many weights as you want. Yeah, when that kicks in, different animal. Do you know what I mean?
And Johnny deleted the picture, didn't he?
Yeah, Johnny couldn't handle me getting all the clout. Do you know what I mean? So it's bash.
Pathetic. Done 2,500 tickets and he can't even take an Instagram picture. John, thank you very much for speaking to me. Just quickly, sort of, finally, I suppose, what do you want to show people on your return this year?
Just bigger and better, mate. That's basically everything. I want this next performance. I'm not going to say I'm looking for the knockout, but it'd be great to have that. And if it comes, it comes. But I want to show them how much stronger I'm getting. And what I'm saying is the truth. I am getting my man strength, and each performance is going to get better.